Hey guys, I hope y'all are having a great day. I wanted to continue the conversation of appraisals and giving you guys some tips and just things that the appraiser we met with a couple of weeks ago told us. So the first thing I wanted to tell you guys is about VA appraisals, something that's interesting that a lot of people don't realize. But I know everybody is terrified of VA appraisals. But one thing that the VA appraisers are required that no other loan type requires is that if the VA appraiser feels that they won't be able to come in at the value that's needed, they are required to contact us before they send the report and have us contact the realtors to see if there are any comps, any additional information because they're having trouble making value. I think that's pretty cool that they're required to do that. The Veterans Administration is it's very important to them that they're helping out the veteran, and helping the veteran meet the dream of homeownership. So again, if they don't feel like they're going to come in at value, they are required to talk to us so that we can talk to the realtor before they send the report to see if we can help. It's called the Tidewater Act, I believe is what it's called, and so they give us 48 hours to do that, and then they'll send the report after that. But what's interesting is I actually had this happen recently, and that the information wasn't sent as urgently when that warning was sent to us to get more information in, and then the appraisal came in low. And then after the appraisal came in, now we're getting the appraiser comps, as opposed to when he gave us that 48 hours to get it to him. So now we have to wait even longer to get the appraiser to look at the comps that are now being provided as opposed to giving it to him a week ago when he asked for it. So just thought that was interesting. Anyway, so on to the list of what the appraiser talked about. So I'm going to look down at what I marked here. So a couple of things to remember is that, last week I said a great quote that appraisers don't give value. They recognize it in the marketplace. And so when it comes to, number one, over-the-top expensive landscaping, I've actually heard people, that the landscaping or whatever the work done in the backyard was very expensive and we should be giving value for this. But again, the appraisers, if no other house in the neighborhood has that, then the appraisers can't recognize value for it because the market's not recognizing value for it. The second thing that was mentioned was things that we think would be valuable that they can't give value for would be fruit trees, chicken coops, greenhouses, dog runs. It's not that they can't give value for it, it's just that they have to see that the market's giving value for it. So if the market's giving value for it, then absolutely. But if it's very rare for the market, then they're probably not going to give additional value for those things. Expensive blinds or window coverings, those things are awesome. But one thing that they said too is just because if it was expensive doesn't mean it's valuable. So it goes right back to them recognizing what's going on in that current market. And then the last thing I was going to mention is foundation repairs. Foundation repairs don't give additional value just because foundation was done, because buyers expect structurally sound foundation already. So it's like, giving somebody a front door. Well, I gave you a front door, let's give that more value. They already expect a front door, so it doesn't give the additional cost. So I hope that helps. Call me if you have any questions. But again, it's not that these things, except for the foundation, it's not that these things can't give value. It's just that the appraisers are looking at what the market looks like. And if it's normal for the market, then sure, it can add in some value, but to meet with the market, with the comps. But if they can't recognize that value, they can't give additional value just because something was overly expensive. So anyways, I hope that helps. Appraisals are always a sore spot, but what's awesome is that I haven't seen a lot of appraisals not making it. The one I was telling you about, the VA appraisal this week, that one did not make it, but that's just because there's not comps to make it there. It's not really the appraiser's fault, just there's no comps. I was looking at it too. But other appraisals are making it. So as listing agents, you guys are killing it with making sure that you're listing at the proper price. And I hope you guys are seeing the same thing across the board. I hope y'all are having a great day. I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.